We are rolling in Tokyo. It is red hot. Welcome to Japan, and Community Day has started here in the Asia Pacific region. So we're gonna start off with a 76 CP Ralts. It is super hot out here, but not humid, so it is somewhat bearable, the heat today, as we knock off our first Ralts of the day. Looking for some shinies. We got another 3 hours left to go. There's a bunch of other stuff popping, so once we get to the shiny action, we'll cut back into the video. But Tokyo is absolutely beautiful. Japan is absolutely beautiful. We are here for the Safari Zone, actually not Safari Zone, the Go Fest Yokohama. Trying to get these things mixed up. Coming up in a few days, but right now Community Day has started, so let's see how many shinies we can get. Alright, another big day. First shiny, 7 minutes in, we got a 176 CP shiny Ralts. One thing I noticed, people are really quiet around here, so I gotta be careful how loud I am. Usually I'm a pretty loud guy. You know, you have to be loud in where I come from, so gotta make sure I lower the volume a little bit. So first shiny Ralts in the bag. Don't want to bring too much attention to myself out here in Japan. Let's see where we're at. This one's pretty good for a shiny. Gotta keep it moving, keep it quiet. Japan's really quiet, I noticed. Alright, so we wound up getting shiny number 2. Not too, I think it was a bug trying to crawl up on my leg. I don't know how bad the mosquitoes are here in Japan, but I think there's something trying to crawl up my leg. Sweat dripping down my face, but super happy to be here. Great to have you in Japan. Very fun day. And we just got our second shiny Ralts out here in Tokyo. 347 CP. And bad IVs. Alright. Let's find some more Ralts, find some more shinies out here. Keep it going. So we've been told recently that some of these Team Rocket stops could have Ralts as shadow Pokemon. It was confirmed to be in the system's data code, so it has been announced that Ralts will be a shadow Pokemon. But I'd like to test and see if we could find a shadow Ralts, because if you were to find a shadow Ralts and to purify it, that'd be a pretty big way to get a leg up on IVs for Ralts for Community Day. As I haven't done my evolution, I do have a Curlia with decent stats, not good stats, but decent stats, that I want to evolve into Gallade, because Gallade is going to get the move Synchronize, which makes it a significantly better Pokemon. So we're going to be taking a look at that. He wants to use a charge move on me. I'm going to block that. Yes, sir. Block that. You can see the sweat dripping down my face. I apologize for looking like trash. I always seem to look like trash when it's really hot outside. It's because of my sweat. Maybe because I am trash. I don't know. So we got the Charmeleon and the Charmander down. A Houndoom. So this doesn't look like it's going to be a shadow Ralts here. This is going to be either a shadow Charmander or a Houndoom. I did get a shadow Houndoom a little bit earlier on. That was pretty cool. So we did get the shadow Houndoom down. And see what we got here. 750 dust, it's a lot. It's more than usual. I usually get 500. 5 balls. Charmander. Okay. 120 CP. It's lagging. I don't know what's going on. Alright, I'm gonna let it take its good old time. So let's see if we can find another shiny Ralts. So I've seen a couple of these Larvatars hanging around. This one's 739 CP. He's gonna use a Pineapple Berry to pick this guy up. This is like the second or third Larvitar I've seen since I've been in Japan. So Japan might be a good spot for Larvitar hunting one of these days. Have to get out there and see what's up. I've only been here for about a day and a half. Actually, not even a day and a half. This is my first full day here in Japan. And I must say, it has been pretty good for Pokemon. So we're gonna tap this. Got 3 Ralts on top of top right here. So that's 1, Actually, no, there's like 4 or 5 of them. So I was gonna check these real quick. Also, I gotta wipe my face here. It's getting a little ridiculous, but nope. All right, there's a couple more. One there. There's also one behind the Team Rocket grunt here. See if we can sneak one. All right, so navigating through the traffic here in Japan, the great country of Japan. I absolutely love this place, by the way. We got ourselves another shiny Ralts. This is gonna be the 3rd shiny Ralts of the day. I probably shouldn't have used a pineapple berry. I probably should use a golden raspberries. I don't lead by example here when I do these things. We're gonna get the catch. Yes, we do. So that's 1 hour down. Actually, 1 hour and 12 minutes in, and 3 shiny Ralts. So now we have enough for Ralts, Kirlia, and Gardevoir. Now we need one for Ralts, Gardevoir, Kirlia, and Gallade. So as the sun sets and the sweat drips, we continue on. So just to get a metric of size, this is everyone that is here for the upcoming raid for Rayquaza. This is nuts, man. Alright, so after crashing my game and causing me to have to reset my phone, we're going into our Rayquaza raid, hopefully. Okay, may try to, network error. There's so many people here in Japan trying to do this raid. This is what happens. First of all, I couldn't even get in the first time, and my game crashed. And it looks like I'm not going to be able to get in. Maybe if I walk, I'm going to try walking somewhere else. Okay, so I just made a absolute horrendous mistake recently. I tried entering a Rayquaza raid. Remember that Rayquaza raid that I was showing you guys where the humongous crowd of people were gathered around to go into the raid? I tried entering that. Biggest mistake I'll probably ever make on this trip. So I was logged out of the app for about 30 minutes. So I lost 30 minutes of Community Day gameplay time. So we're just gonna pick up where we left off. So in the meantime, I don't know why my app is lagging all of a sudden. I've been having all kinds of issues. But in the meantime, my app decided to hatch a bunch of Ralts. So as soon as my app stops lagging, I'm gonna go ahead and appraise these Ralts and see which one's good and see which ones we want to evolve into Gallade and to Gardevoir. So we gotta get those evolutions in now, just in case my app goes haywire again. Alright, so before we continue the action here, I'm gonna get into my Kirlia evolution just to make sure we can get that Gallade with the move Synchronize. It's getting pretty dark out here in Japan. 6:13, and these community days run pretty late, but as of next month, the community days will start earlier and end earlier as well. So they'll start from 3 p.m. instead of 4 p.m. There's Gallade, and I want to make sure I get the move Synchronize for Gallade, because Gallade gets the significant upgrade. And look at that, that is a Pokedex edition for me. That's good stuff. 1710. You said Synchronize, weather boosted, windy. It's not great, but I've been having trouble getting a really good male Ralts. Even the 10, I had like 9 Ralts, right? None of them were better than this one. So I'm gonna go hatch, I guess, 9 more Ralts and look for another shiny. So we got about an hour left, a little less than an hour since I lost all that time because my app crashed out. Just lesson learned, there's a big, gigantic crowd in front of a raid in Tokyo in the middle of Community Day. Don't go in it. Alright, getting dark out here, day's winding down. Let's find some more shiny Ralts. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, make that four shiny Ralts here. This one might be the lowest of them all, 74 CP. I don't feel the need. Are we gonna go through this? I hope not. The berry's not registering here. I'm not exactly sure why the berry's not registering. There it is. Okay. And now we should have enough for shiny Ralts, Curlia, Gallade, and Gardevoir. So I think we'll do a shiny Gardevoir evolution real quick. So let's go to what I should wait till the very end of Community Day just to see like how many shiny Ralts I end up with, but we've got 4 so far. So I guess my highest CP one is this one at 347. Not good at all, but you know, high CP always wins. I might evolve it to a Gallade a little bit later, but so far I just want to get the evolutions out of the way, as many as I can possibly get, since I am having a lot of issues with connectivity, just lag issues and whatnot. That Rayquaza raid was what really did it in, and I was foolish enough to try to go back into the Rayquaza raid thinking I could get back in it, and it only got worse from there. So I officially could not play for about 35 minutes out of Community Day. So shiny Gardevoir is sexy. Again, IVs are pretty bad, but we're not here for IVs. We're here for beautiful shiny Pokemon. So we got to keep this moving. Got about 20 minutes left. Got to make up for the time that I lost, and keep going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Community Day has concluded, basically. And what we're going to do here is take a look at the shinies that we've caught. It's a really hot and sweaty one. I got to get into a shower. We got 4 shinies. One of them I evolved. I got 3 of the 4 that I have not evolved yet. So I'll do a little bit of an evolution. I got to get rid of some of these shiny Mudkips as well. But I did shiny check all of these Ralts right here. None of these are shiny, unfortunately. So hot and sweaty one, and very successful day. Didn't get as many shinies as I wanted. Actually, I can't say it was very successful because of the mishap with the Rayquaza raid that you guys saw earlier. But overall, it was a pretty good day. Solid day. Solid first day in Japan. So many more Japanese adventures coming your way on the channel. Don't forget to drop the like. Don't forget to subscribe for more content that's coming up. And I'll leave you guys with that. And I'm going to head back to the room and freshen up. Say it was an awesome day. And more stuff coming. DX1 signing out.